time-bound fashion and basically target-oriented. And there were shorter durations like 100 hours, 200 hours, 300 hours, and district and rural areas. And our experiences, I would like to just share the experience. About 10% could be employed in job employment and another salary. Then second area we have targeted was the CSR project of All India Limited. So it was quite intensive and residential for about 3 months. And we placed them in, like in hospitality, we placed them in very good properties, the 5-star hotels and all. And salary has, just said about 10,000 plus accommodation. We did a survey about 2 months back. About half of them came back. And third experience we have is about skill development plus incubation, where we keep them in our campus. We have 2 incubators. One is on the jewelry making, like Assamese jewelry, but we have given them new techniques like chemical etching, then investment custom, enameling, and also we have put 2 designers to develop new products. Also new markets like memento, then for the tourism industry. And there we found that most of them have become entrepreneurs. They stayed with us for about 1 year, got order from the market, produced in the CFC, then sold it. And later on they moved out and become successful entrepreneurs because the raw material, design, production, it was under control and it was not a very expensive kind of thing. So our experience here is that the people of Northeast, they would, by very nature, they love some industry where they are not in the confines of a particular boundary, like 9 to 5 kind of jobs in a factory. They would love to have a society with them. So what I coined is the Ruti Kapra Makan and Samaj. They mean their society values, their culture, their music, their dance. That is one. Then, especially as like any young people all over the world, because of the connectivity through internet, mobile, WhatsApp, Facebook. Maybe Northeast has the highest population of youth in the Facebook. So, as I always keep saying, it is the largest country in the world is the Facebook. And half the population, young population, almost all of them are in that sphere. So aspiration is very high. And aspiration mostly for white collar jobs. So, and third point I would like to make is we have been hearing about this percentage of skilled population in India among youth is about 4.5%. But then what about, are we really following a right kind of structure to test them and put them within NSQF? What about this agriculture and music, weaving? There is about 64 lakh weavers in Northeast. Almost every woman is a nationality weaver. Then dance, construction sector with local material. Then cattle rearing, art and craft, horticulture. Then multitasking. I will be, this is my, although I am from the same ministry, I think we should have a look. How to put them into a framework where traditional skill is also curriculum instead of going by Western standards. And we should have a, I think, proper study to find out what is happening because the skilling, whole skilling thing has started about from 2008 in a very serious note. So we should do a proper study and findings should be applied so that the ambitious task of training, skilling 500 million by 2020, I think we are pushing that rate. But whatever, the number is 500 million. Unless we train them, skill them, there will be problem. Then lastly, I would like to say about we have to adopt some models. Firstly, one model I have seen is that is in Odisha, that is by Sensior University. Our ministry keeps talking about that. That is from KG to PG. The kids can go into kindergarten and pass out from PG, and there are a whole lot of interaction between different like smaller, shorter duration trades, then polytechnic, diploma holders, ITI, and engineering. And I have seen indoor their workshop. They are making spare parts for Mars mission, our Sukhoi project, LCA project. So there is a kind of expertise they have attained, and that helps a lot in building confidence among the short duration babies. Then we must have a benchmarking, like there is one world-class skill center in Delhi, which is set up by Delhi government in collaboration with Singapore government. And there, after 1 year of training, I found that they are getting very good salary. I think about 25 to 30,000 when they are posted outside. So, in case of Northeast, I think there is a huge social capital, as you keep saying, and there is financial capital. So, there is a break-even point beyond which they would like to lead the society. But if it is above that, I think they would like to. As a young student, I left Assam in 1979, but I stayed back. I am based in Delhi. So I think the financial capital is more than my social capital. And once I have financial capital, I can build my society. Social build around some system, because that is the experiment I have done with myself. I was involved with my Assam mission in Delhi. I was Delhi secretary for 7 years. We built one cultural center in Delhi. So we are socially comfortable, financially comfortable. So I think these are the aspects that we have to look in while skilling. It's not just skilling and taking them out from the habitat, comfort zone, and putting somewhere else. Thank you so much.